Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another Immortal stream. I am your host, Immortal Rich, and tonight we delve into some new territory. Welcome to Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I've been always wanting to do this playthrough. I've always wanted to do this as a stream, but I never got around to doing it, and on top of that, it was the fact that I also wanted to I wanted to play this first before I got into doing this as a stream, so I have already played this. So before I actually jump into the game, I'm just going to share this on social media and I should be good to go. Okay, so that is one. Next, to put it into my Discord channel, which you can find on my page, and I should be good to go. So just give me a second and I'll boot up my second monitor, and there we have it. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream, my dude. How you all keeping? Okay, so basically, I guess what it's going to do is it's just going to boot up where I've been playing it, but for the sake of simplicity on this one, I'm actually going to start a new game completely. Because, again, like I've said, I've been playing this in my own time, and I wanted to do this as an actual stream. But only after I ended up playing it for myself. So, I guess once it loads in, I'll end up saving it, and I'll end up... Well, I won't really save it, because it's already been saved since my last playthrough, but I will start up a new gameplay of it, if that makes any sense. But furthermore, before I say anything else, is everyone actually able to hear me? Like, is my voice coming through clearly? Because the reason why is I've updated my microphone a bit, as I'm now using a microphone on my PlayStation camera to speak rather than my usual wireless headset that I use. So I just need to know if my audio is coming through. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, while this is loading, I'm sure... Oh, hang on. We'll just leave it here for a second. Story. I'm going to go into new game. Yes, all unsaved progress will be lost. I get that. Whatevs. But anyway, as I was saying, you may have noticed that over the last week I haven't been streaming. For those of you who don't follow me on Discord or on my Facebook channel, you'd be kind of wondering where I disappeared to. I'm just going to just kind of say it out loud here for those of you who may have not noticed, but I actually took a week off from streaming simply for the fact that I was officially burnt out. And I felt like because I was burnt out, I wasn't showing as much excitement for these streams as I wanted to. Like, I really did want to make these streams more enjoyable and entertaining for you guys, but again, I can't really do that when I'm burnt out. So I took a week off just to recharge my batteries, take some time off, and hopefully it was a little bit better now compared to when it was like last week. Because at the same time, I don't actually take all that many breaks. I've been doing this for since June or July of last year, and I've been going since. I've only taken one break, which was during the Christmas season. And to be fair, that was the only break I took. After that, then, after 2 weeks, I came back and I was at it again. But hopefully, I should be a little bit better for now. And let's face it, I kind of want to make content for you guys to watch as well, especially with how the world has gone to shit now. You know, with this whole coronavirus crap going on. I want to be a streamer that, you know, I can make some decent content for you guys to come by and watch, so that you can have something to enjoy, while for some of you who may be in doing some social distancing or isolation or blah blah, you know, I just want to make some streams for you guys so that you have something to watch. Did you finish the game? Yeah, I finished playing this game in my own time. I actually got this as a Christmas present, but I wanted to play this first before I went.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch.
Oh.
We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
So as I was saying, I just finished this game in my own time. I got it as a Christmas present, but I wanted to play this for myself just so I can enjoy this a little bit more. So you can imagine that between the time this game came out up to last Christmas, I literally didn't see any of this. Like, I didn't want any spoilers for the game and whatnot. But I eventually got around to it, I played it, I completed it, and then I felt like it was time to do a stream on it. Who's your favorite? Oh. I'll answer your question there in a second there, Wound. I don't want to be kind of talking over any cinematic views, because I feel like it kind of ruins the story.
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it, gladly. But we're gonna ride out, and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, Get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
Alright, so
All right, let's head out.
now that I feel like most of the dialogue's
What
done,
we're gonna find out here, Dutch?
We have to try.
I'm gonna
Stay
answer
close.
the
We'll
question.
do our best to stick to the trail.
To ask what my favorite character was, I actually got on very well.
Like this now.
Well, for Red Dead Redemption 2, I was pretty much close to Arthur. But in the whole Red Dead Redemption series between 1 and 2, I actually like John Marston quite a bit. He was actually one of my favorite characters.
Bridge coming up. Take it easy.
To finish the game, it takes 21 hours. Yeah, I heard it's supposed to take that long to finish it, but to me, I
Lost Davy, too.
like doing the side quests as well.
Arthur, no more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start. So, do you think it was a trap in Blackwater?
That many men? Oh, they knew we were coming. But there was money on that boat, all right. Lots of it. I stashed what we took with all our money in town right before we fled. Wait, is that someone coming towards us?
Beats me. I can't see jack shit in front of me.
You up ahead. Who's there?
I believe this is probably. Oh no, I don't
Micah.
think. Oh, it is Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always.
ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Hey, Arthur, let me take the rear. You move up.
Alright.
Okay, go.
You run into
Yeah.
anybody else?
I reckon we're the only ones crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't talk to me about Creighton.
Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling
Yeah, no
so good
kidding.
about it.
Where are all the others?
Old mining camp, back up the hill. Ain't much. Shelter. So, this house, you speak to the people there already?
No. Like Dutch told us. Look, but don't talk to no one. Just following orders. You know me.
Right.
Hmm.
How much
Yeah.
further?
Not far.
What does that mean?
Not far.
Thanks.
Now you want to play Red Dead Redemption 2?
Oh, goddamn, this snow gets right to the bone.
Well, as I was saying, I'm hoping that once I do complete this, I might continue on a couple of series, alright, on this one, but instead of making it like the playthrough for Red Dead Redemption 2, I might do a couple of streams with Red Dead Online. So, that might be an interesting way of kind of interacting with you or any, interacting with any guys who are interested in joining a little posse of mine.
Okay.
But for now, I'm just going to focus on the story side of the game. And then we'll get around to considering about playing Red Dead Online at some point. But, to be honest, I actually do have a few interesting things to say as well. During my week off from streaming, I have acquired some interesting gear for the PlayStation, including a PlayStation VR headset. So, I'm hoping that in the future, I'm going to possibly do a couple of VR streams if you guys are interested in that.
Let me handle this. We don't want to spook these fine people.
But for now, I don't have all of the equipment necessary to do a VR stream. Like, I have the camera and I have the headset, but I don't have the PlayStation Move controller, so once I get them and I get a couple of more VR games set up, then I will
Arthur, you take that old shed
I
on the
will
left.
start streaming some VR games. So, at least that's one interesting thing for you guys.
Hello?
Right.
Excuse me. Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Ah, gentlemen,
We can't help you,
Oh, there's
mister.
Micah.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. Folks, there's a corpse right here.
Uh-oh.
I just
Really?
need some
There's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think you should go now, buddy.
Now, friend,
Did I just get a double shot? Hang on. Did I literally just take a double shot on that one? If that was the case, that was the most epic shot I would have taken ever. Oh boy. Now, while it's paused, I'm actually going to say this now. This series is actually going to take quite a twist compared to what I usually do in these kind of games. Because normally, for me, in reality, I'm a very generous, helpful kind of guy. However, I guess because Red Dead Redemption 2 is based in the Wild West, I thought, how about the fun of it is I play as an outlaw, so I do everything possible as what an outlaw could do So that would be like maybe robbing banks or robbing a stagecoach or possibly doing everything else as an outlaw did. So I'm going to end up doing a lot more work on this as the typical outlaw. Hey man, Wills, welcome to the stream, my dude. How you keeping?
There's another one shooting from the window.
Come on. There we go. There's one more wall going on there. Got him.
Bastards, you're dead now! One of them's making a
Sorry, I
run
had
for it.
to.
Arthur!
Oh, no you don't. I'm coming after you, you son of a bitch. Come back here. Come on. Get. There we go. I was going to see if I can tackle him and beat him up, but because he was so far ahead, I decided just to put a bullet in him. Because why not? After all, I am an outlaw. So I may as well just do...
Didn't seem to be going too well. Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here. Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Radio.
Smells like a party in here. Turn the place
Yeah.
upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need
Okay.
essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey. I'm starving. You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
I like the way I had a full core there, but they ended up just relinquishing the damn thing.
O'Driscoll's. I don't
Alright, there we go.
believe it. It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours. Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam...
Okay, so it said there was blood there, so I'll look at that there in a minute. Right, so...
Place
Yeah.
is dry, warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here. Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up.
Well, I'm going to enjoy it as much as I can anyways, and I'm hoping that maybe once I finish the story mode of all this, I'll end up doing a lot more of Red Dead Online.
Big old pool of blood on the floor here. I saw. Probably the poor bastard who lived here. Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside. I'm gonna start packing the horses. You keep looking.
Alright, go ahead. You know, I don't think there's much left in
Anything
here.
we can use, then meet me out here.
Yeah, I feel like I grabbed everything so far, so I think I'm just gonna go outside and
Micah,
move
Arthur,
on.
keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah,
Alright.
you search the cabin, see what we missed. Sure.
So, yeah, I'm hoping to get around to doing a lot more stuff with my new equipment. Now, because I have a PlayStation camera now, I guess you could really say not. I guess I could really say not to expect me to start using a web camera anytime soon, because to be honest, I'm the kind of person who doesn't use a camera all that much. I'm kind of a very camera shy kind of person.
I'm gonna break your neck!
Oh,
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me!
Oh, did he now?
indeed he did.
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet.
Okay.
Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
Come on.
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
Keep talking.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done.
Alright. Will do.
I don't know anything else. Please.
Shut up. You know what? Because I'm an outlaw. There we go. Pick up my gun. And pick up my hat. Okay, so time to focus on the horse.
Easy. You're okay. Whoa.
I scored to pat the horse.
You're all right, boy.
There we go. So the only good thing I am going to do with this is I'm just going to bond with the horse rather than everything else. Everything else I'm going to pretty much hone in on doing what an outlaw would do, which is rob banks and everything
He's
else.
dealt with. Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. You need to hitch him. He's already skittish.
Alright. I'll hit him.
Micah, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Right.
Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Micah. Look at her. Miss, are you...
Uh-oh.
Fool! Miss, now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss, come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago, and my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us.
Yeah, no kidding. No,
Yes.
there's no way she's
It's
gonna
okay.
stay there.
We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Also, one other question I need to ask, guys.
Somebody's coming. Looks like it's Dutch.
Apart from my voice coming from the microphone, like, is there like any feedback between the game and the audio coming from like my television screen or anything like that? Because if there is, I might need to adjust the audio bit with the microphone so it's not picking up the audio from my television.
Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest.
Okay.
I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
Well, isn't that because of the fact that Arthur is like the second-hand man to Dutch? Yeah, I know the autosave is going to be overwritten, but to be honest, I don't mind that because I can just manually save and just load up my old save file. So that'll be good. And anyway, like I said, I'm most likely going to be playing this now as the series, so I won't have any problem with that.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask.
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
She's...
Well,
we're all...
yeah, I'll see now.
Yeah, we're pretty worried about him.
I know. The situation were reversed. He looked for me.
He's got a point. And after all,
Thank you.
in kind of a way, it was kind of true, because in Red Dead Redemption 1, he did
Last I know,
start looking for
John was headed
Javier.
up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It's kind of interesting, because we never actually know any later day of what actually happens to John, like before he met up with the gang. As far as I know, I don't think it was pleasant.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
Alright.
There's some tracks leading to the river.
So I guess travel across the river, I suppose.
Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
Horse
You
just
tell me.
Yeah, okay, so just
These are
tell me
horse
about
tracks for sure, but
my
could be anyone.
the
Let's
health
just
of
see
my
where they
horse
lead.
now.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed
Oh,
fine.
heck, I can't see a thing
And
with
suddenly
this.
they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Watch out for this crevice.
Okay. Actually,
Dutch
fun fact
killed a
here,
girl in a-
nothing bad, and I'm sorry to cut him off in mid-dialogue here, but I found out that just like every other game, there is a boundary to the map, but I found out, as you can see, we're about to actually cross over the playable barrier, which, you know, it's just a little fun, you know, it's a fun snippet. If you know, if it suits your nature on that one.
bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
Tracks go left, down here.
Alright. Go ahead.
Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Or activate cinematic. Oh, there we go.
Damn snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Oh, I didn't realize I could change the cinematic view. That's clever, okay. I think I'll just focus on the actual gameplay for now.
Careful, it's getting narrow here.
Don't worry. I'm right behind you.
Come on, boy. Horses are struggling.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Alright.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
No. I don't know where I was even look. Oh.
John was
That's
riding
probably
that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us.
Jeez. Blue neck. Oh, he's over here.
Come on.
That's where I heard it.
Up there!
Come on. Alright.
He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
Okay, so... There we go.
Down this way.
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Okay.
Watch out here. Near to that, we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Drops down here. Watch yourself.
I'll be fine.
It's slippery, be careful. Stay low under here.
Kind of an interesting way to teach you
Watch
how to play the game.
Real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up here. Come on. Gap here. That sounds closer now. Come on.
Yeah, it does.
We're coming, John!
Come on, Arthur, pull yourself up. There we go.
It's cold.
How you doing?
I'm miserable. Been a tough few days.
I know. Here. Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
Not designed for this snow.
There you go.
Let's keep moving then. Come on.
How ironic is that when you feel cold, all you have to do is drink whiskey and it makes you feel warm.
John!
Now, I'm not condoning drinking alcohol, but
Out on the ledge! That's John! We're coming! Down here! He's down here! Down here!
All right! Hot down, Marston!
there he is.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good, neither. I'm freezing.
Well, of course you'd be freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre.
Right, let's bring him back to the...
Well, can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did. You all right? I think so. Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Okay, so that worked. Oh,
See
dear.
that on the ridge?
We got wolves to deal with.
I'll distract him while you get to the horses. Go! Draw them off.
Alright,
Okay, here we go, John.
come on.
We'll leave them to Arthur.
Bring him on.
Hey! Right here!
We're getting you out of here.
Hey!
Draw them off us,
Come on.
Arthur.
Hey! Over here! Over here! Here!
It had to be done.
Got 'em all. Good work, Arthur. Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
Well, we need to get moving.
Come on, then.
Come on, boy.
Let's get back to the others.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella? Got bit by a dog. Died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not
Damn
yet.
right. Might as well keep the gun out.
Up there?
Oh,
More
there
of
we go.
them. Get the hell out of here! Get out! Look out on the right. We got more wolves on the left. Get out of here. Get out of here! Enemy. You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus.
You still with us, Marston?
Just about. You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar. So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
get back.
Yeah,
See
damn
those
right.
buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there. Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
Got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization?
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Well, I say once I start getting a chance to start doing some outlaw work, I'm sure
We've been running
things
for
will get a
weeks.
little bit better.
We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Right. Time to move on.
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
Right.
Sound of doubt.
I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to accept as many of these missions as I can. So I'm going to probably talk to Mr. Pearson if I believe that's who it is.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have.
That's true.
If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. If there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use
Yeah.
your gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine.
Yeah, he's got a point as well.
Come on, this way.
Look out!
Alright, come on.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So,
You reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way.
Now the only thing I'm actually not going to do that is kind of humane is I'm not going to be going around killing any animals that I do find. If I do end up killing an animal by accident, then yeah, of course that'll be different, but if I had to kill in order to survive, or if I kill them by accident, then that's pretty much different from killing them on purpose.
I still don't really know what happened.
Because as much of an outlaw as I'm going to be in this, I'm not a person who's going to end up hating animals at all. Kind of ironic though that this mission actually teaches you like how to hunt. Right, so
see some of the ground uncovered here.
Alright, I'll just follow you.
Let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
Trying to throw me. I'll stay quiet. Well, I know Arthur has to stay quiet, but I don't have to.
I see something.
Oh, watch it.
What do you see?
There's deer been here. Recently.
Oh.
How can you tell?
How can you not? We'll track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around.
It's kind of weird because I actually thought I ended up having the thought I had the bow.
Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly.
Okay, so it did say that.
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I see it.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Well, you know, he's got a point. There we go. Time to focus once again. As far as I know, I think there's a deer down. Yep, right here.
Shh. Down there. You see him? Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. Hold back. Unlucky.
Oh.
Take your time. Quick, before they move.
Well, technically they didn't move. Guess you can't get for the head.
That's okay. Try
Damn
again.
it. Normally I hate doing this, but I may not have a choice on this matter.
Focus, Arthur. We need this meat. Come on.
What?
You're making yourself too obvious.
Well, if you want this meat, I'll gladly shoot it. Piss. Says we need a clean shot, and here I am trying to aim for the head, like he says I should.
See if you can get another one. Careful. This might be our only chance for a good meal.
Yeah, I know. Where did the other deer disappear to? Oh, you're up there. Okay, I see you. Damn it. Hello. Okay, so I'm going after this one. Come on. Do you know what, I'm actually going to study it first. Damn it.
Keep following the tracks, Arthur.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Right, so... Unless I go for a deer that's down here, maybe. That make it a little easier. Well, I hope it's easier. Okay, so I didn't have much of an angle there. Gotcha.
Well done. I think that's all we can carry.
You good? You pick up one, I'll get the other. You sure your hand's okay? It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
So I think what I'll do is I'll meet up with Charles over here, and we'll meet up and put the stuff onto the horses.
I'm gonna get this packed on my horse.
Alright. Well, here's my horse. Come on. Over here.
out there, boy. Boy.
Right. And to meet up with Charles.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back.
Come on.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
Ugh. Hey.
Come
I
on,
knew you'd be okay with that bow.
Yeah, it's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? Still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
Well, that's true.
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Last
much.
thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard.
I can only imagine what it was like back in the Wild Western era. But it wasn't as ecstatic as this. Then again, I wouldn't know. Wasn't born or raised around that time, so everything would be new to me. Uh-oh.
Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck.
He's got a, well, I suppose.
Real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter. Easy.
Alright. Let's follow him. Knowing that he doesn't lead us straight into the goddamn bear.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Okay.
Go easy, boy.
There we go.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could
Well,
fall
that's
in with
good.
another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? 20 years, something like that.
Well, he's
Since
done
I
with
was
the
a
game.
boy.
20 years?
Yeah. Taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Hucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Oh gee, I can imagine why. Well, the main thing is, at least we're back at camp now.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Brought some food back, boys!
Right, time to hitch up the horses, and we should be good to go.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for
All right.
showing me how to use the boat
Just
properly.
gonna move
I
on.
only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well. Just drop it down in here.
There we go.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Ah, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Well, damn right.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one that you dumped on the floor there.
Alright. Now, but I remind you, I'm not going to do this on a regular basis either. This is like a once-off.
Huh. Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Well, at least there's food there now. Now, let's see what Bill Williamson wants with us. I'm sure he's got a couple of
Oh,
things to tell us.
boys, because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. That fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party. Probably. That funny, huh? Sure. I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Como Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I
Let's
doubt
move on,
that.
shall
Nope,
we?
you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
Okay, that's good.
You think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
Alright, let's go hunting some O'Driscoll boys.
Southwest, right, Arthur?
Yeah. He said follow the main trail southwest. They're camped near some lake.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this score they're planning.
Right, let's get it going, shall we? Wait, what? What the hell happened there?
What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this
There
is
we
the
go.
right move.
Okay.
Why the camera was so far away.
You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Como Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another.
It will be.
Some things I can forgive, others I can forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
See that smoke?
That's true.
Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
Hold up here. All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Yeah.
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr.
Okay.
Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
Alright. I like the way how Dutch has like a real massive. I was gonna say a fluffy coat, but like you can definitely tell he gets more luxury than everyone else does.
There they are. That's definitely them.
Well, here we go.
I think so. Yeah, that's him.
Wait for it.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
I wonder why. Uh-oh.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get them?
No. Colm can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. Come on, let's get down there.
True. Right, come on. Let's get back to the horses and see can we deal with this.
Don't forget to grab that rifle
scenario.
from your horse. You boys be ready to pick them off from up there.
You got it, Dutch.
Okay, so I need a rifle.
Good. Come on, let's go.
Alright, come on.
Seems easiest to take the same path down as Bill and Micah. Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur. Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now, come on.
Well, I guess this is where the fun part comes into play, huh? Because I just have to walk at a slower pace to him. Either that or I'm gonna have to rush on ahead. But I don't know. Oh, now he decides to move faster. Okay, I see how it is.
Oh, watch out. This bit's steep.
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe I should take the lead on this. They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running...
Hush. Let's just get down there first.
Alright.
Follow me. Let's head for that building in front.
But he's got his gun out, so... I think it's only fair that I keep my weapon.
Come on.
Okay, so...
Follow me.
I guess it's best to stay stealthy.
Okay, let's get in cover.
Ready for this job to be done?
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
So we got everything we need.
We have to move on this right now.
Alright,
Okay.
I'll take the lead.
I'll go first.
Here soon. Did you hear something?
O'Driscolls! You're dead, you sons of bitches! There! Pushing forward! Cover me!
Okay, and a little closer. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Got him.
You think you can take us?
Move up with Arthur.
Do that!
Come on. I'm gonna take you all on. Come on. Alright, hey. We ain't gonna last much with me, boys. Oh, gee. Oh, there's a blood splatter.
Take out those bastards in the cabin.
Well, let's take him out while I still could.
I think that's all of them!
Search the bodies. Strip
There you go.
everything we can from them.
Right?
You recognize any of them, Dutch?
Of course not. Holmes doesn't give a damn about his men. All he cares about is numbers. If you can shoot a gun and ride a horse and kill without thought, you're in. Think how long some of you have been with me. I imagine Holmes doesn't even know half the names of these fools.
Well, that's true.
Oh, shit!
Uh-oh.
Look out! More of the bastards coming out of the trees! Shit, there's a lot of them! What do you think, Arthur? Can we hold ground here? Go at it! I say we go at the bastards! Come on, man! Everyone with me!
Yeah.
Get down
I'll go to guns blazing.
More of them in the forest! Let's go!
Last time I ended up doing this, I defended. Not this time. This time, I'm running guns blazing and I'll make sure I'm taking hostages with me. Oh, no, you don't.
The cowards are running away! Good work, boys! Back to the camp! We'll get what we need, clear out!
Oh. And... there we go.
We don't have time to mess around!
Oh, that was fun.
Okay, let's wait for Javier and Lenny. They're coming down with the horses.
Keep an eye out for any more of the bastards.
Good work,
Yeah,
boys.
no worries.
Now, let's tear this place apart. Bill, you go search that wagon there.
Hey, Angel Glitter. Welcome to the stream.
Arthur, you take that
How y'all keeping?
All right, man, quick. Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can. Let's go.
Right. Need to go and get the explosives. Oh. Don't mind if I do. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Just do what I can to fulfill my duties as an outlaw. Well, as much as I can anyways.
Here. This looks good. What do you think, Bill?
Well, looks fine. Smells good.
Come on.
Did we get everything?
Think so, boss? Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. This is something about the train they was gonna rob. A Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up. Let's keep moving.
Alright. Let's get going.
All right, let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All of you. Not a man down.
Good work, fellas.
Not bad for some starving down and outs. They can pummel us
That's
as hard
true.
as they like. But we will always get back up and fight. That's who we are. Outlaws for life, fellas. Wait until we have John, Mac, Charles, and Sean back riding with us, and I know, they will all be back.
Well, you didn't get
Yeah, that's
home,
true.
but this head'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we rob this train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, indeed we will.
You know, he'll come after us.
Oh, of course he will, just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again.
Well, I have to say I did enjoy playing this the first time around, but however, the first time I played this, it was in my own time. Hence why I'm making a stream of it now. But to be fair, it's definitely a game I do enjoy playing every now and again. That's why I'm kind of looking forward to actually making this series. And I'll keep streaming this for as long as I can. All the way up to full completion, if I'm lucky.
Leave him to me.
All right, we're heading back. Just bring him back alive. He could be useful.
Okay, you got it.
Right. Well, we all know what we have to do now, don't we? He's running on horseback, so...
Come on.
I need to catch up to him. Come on. Can I let him escape?
Get away from me!
I'm sorry, dude. I can't let you do that. No, you're an old Driscoll, so you're gonna get caught.
With me.
Just let me go, come on.
Why would I let you go? You're an old Driscoll.
Oh,
So
God,
first I need
no.
to loot you. Now I'm gonna pick you up. And maybe if you're lucky, I won't kill you.
Please, you don't need to do this.
Right?
You got me mixed up with someone else.
Last time I checked, you were running away with your Driscolls.
I don't know. You don't know your name? It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy, Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you ain't gonna like. So I advise you to save your breath for screaming.
No, please.
Well, if he doesn't behave, I'm just going to shut him off.
Begging you.
Ain't no point in begging.
Come on, mister. Please.
You better shut your mouth, you little shit, or I will shut it for you.
Well, you heard him, Kieran. You better keep quiet, otherwise
Take it
you're
easy.
gonna
You're
get
gonna break my
smacked.
ribs. I've only been running with them a couple of months. Come on, just name your price.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break every bone in your body.
I'm sorry. Okay?
Not one more goddamn word. Am I clear?
Okay.
That's 2 bones right there.
Well, it's true. You did tell him to shut up, and he spoke twice, so technically that's 2 bones broken.
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
Oh, let's. Come on.
Don't hurt me, please.
Oh, don't worry. They're real nice.
Well, they're real nice unless you kind of piss them off. Then you're really gonna know about it.
Found a little shit, did you?
Yep. I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh, no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed 'em as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister! I hate that fella!
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Cole.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
Damn right. I look forward to seeing if we can hit the train. A few days later. So I say at this stage, the snow has thawed a bit.
But Dutch, being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams.
Who
I
the hell
thought
is
you was
he
reading him his last
Chrome?
rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course
Gee,
I
that
do.
was quick.
Look at you.
I was always out of touch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail. Jackie.
The boy wanted to see you, John.
Hey, Wookie.
He's seen
Welcome
me
to the
now.
stream, my dude.
What's
Oh,
left of me?
hang on. Now,
What about you?
Guess I was hoping
now
to see
that
a corpse.
you're here, Wookie,
Bide
just
your
give me a
time.
second.
You'll see plenty of that.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men.
Bill, now you ride ahead.
Let's just
set the
say
charge at the water
we
tower,
can't
just before
have
Tumbler.
the famous Wookiee showing up in my streams without giving him a bit of introduction now, shall we?
I just don't want any more folks to
So,
die.
let's see, can I get this up
Hosea, we're living.
and
Look at
run?
me. We're living. Even you. But we need
Okay.
money. Everything we has in Blackwater.
And just for you, Wookiee,
Fancy heading back there?
I had this planned in mind for in case you ever showed up.
Undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, then never got to ride a train.
What choice have we got?
Who is
And that, my dear friends, is what I call
railway magnate,
an angry
sugar
Wookiee.
dealer, oil man?
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to
How do you keep him, Wookiee?
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
Right. Let's get it moving, shall we?
Okay, gentlemen, listen up, all of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan. Great. Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast.
Also, anyone who does watch this back or is currently watching and just lurking away, I do want to give a recommendation that if you do want some very interesting streams to watch while I'm not streaming, I would highly recommend watching the Angry Wookiee shows and streams. Because to be fair, when I'm not streaming, you're most likely going to end up seeing me in his streams. And I guarantee ya, if I enjoy him, I'm sure you're going to enjoy it as well. So, if you want Wookiee, if you want people to come by to your channel, you're welcome to share your link to your channel in the, you know, you're more than welcome to share your channel link in my chat for anyone who wants to come by to your streams.
Now it's thawing before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys.
I'm good. Just don't ask me to tell you what those Wookiees said. Lol.
Charles Smith,
trust me, hanging around with enough Wookiees, mate, I kind of understand them pretty well. I guess you could say I'm like Han Solo. I can understand what they said. And I'm sure it's not, and I definitely know it's not pleasant.
no mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back.
Yeah,
What
he's
I
got a point.
said, we go back, and that's the end of it. The money's safe. You'll just have to trust me. And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. Good money, once we work out how to cash them. Now everyone, shut up and get your mind on the job at hand. Come on. There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge.
Whoa.
Oh, here we are.
Is Bill there?
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah,
head
I see him.
down? See how
There he
he's
is.
getting on?
Okay.
Easy.
Oh, hang on. I need binoculars, don't I? Where the hell is he? Oh, I have to actually go down physically, don't I? Never mind. You know, it's comical. I ended up playing this already, and yet even I've forgotten some of these missions. Ah, well. Guess he doesn't need any help.
How you getting on?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay,
All
sure.
right.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
Alright, and don't worry, I'm not gonna blow you at the Kingdom Come. It really makes you wonder, was setting up dynamite to a detonator actually this easy back then? I really don't know.
Okay.
It'd be very interesting to know, to see, is it actually that easy?
You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
Alright. If you say so.
Have to say, I'm rather looking forward to this. Just be ready to move quick, and remember the plan. All of you, no mistakes.
What's going on? He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
Everything okay? I think
Actually,
so.
just give me a second there, guys.
Cover your faces. Train should
In
be
case
here
you
any
are
minute
wondering, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add in a link to Wookiees' channel so that you guys
includes you,
should
Arthur?
go and give that guy some support. Because he's a fantastic streamer just like myself. So he definitely deserves it.
Arthur? Just pull up
There
your
you go.
bandana.
So anyone who is interested in it, feel free to look him up. Oh,
You've
yeah, here we go.
forgotten the price on our head?
Here we go. Now it's time to get a move on.
Gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, all of you. You all know what to do.
Here we go.
Blow it up. Uh-oh.
Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Where did you find that moron?
You said it was fine.
My
Come
fault.
on! You're pathetic. You know that?
Right. Time to jump the train. Yep. Yeah, no, Ken, he definitely broke this. Must have been all the pumping he was doing on it.
Pull me up! I've got you. Now stop yelling.
I wonder what would have happened if I didn't actually pull him up. Would he have just fallen off? And I probably assume he would have fallen off, and I would have just failed the mission.
The others will get him. Oh, shit. I got me. Shit. Come on, we need to stop this train.
Got him. Well, he was alive. He ain't alive anymore.
Shouldn't we push up?
Well, I'm pushing up. I don't know about you. Oh.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. What the hell was Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that.
We have to stop this train.
That's what we're doing, kid.
I got these sons of bitches.
Oh, really? 'Cause I don't know about ye. I managed to take out both of ye before you could even get to me, so what the hell are you on
We
about?
don't stop this train soon, the other boys will never catch us. We have to stop this train.
You son of a...
I know, just stay calm.
I ain't got a clear shot.
You know what? Gonna stop this train. And there we go. All good and done. Now this is the proper outlaw way. And straight through the neck.
There better be some money at the end of this.
All these bastards must have guarded something. Still okay?
I think so.
Good.
How do you survive that? No matter.
Still good, kid. Where the hell are the others?
I don't know. Damn it. It's over for you.
Gonna get out of this.
Hey! Oh, that's the other boy.
All right. Finish those sons of bitches. Good shooting.
There we go.
I
All
can see
good and
now
done.
why the O'Driscolls brought so many boys up here for this.
Arthur, get over here.
Alright.
You two all right?
Yes, let's get the money and go.
We got some fellas holed up in this last car.
Oh, really?
Shit.
What are
You
you
know?
boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Corps.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay. You asked for it.
Alright.
5,
Opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little.
Alright.
That's enough. Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys. go blow
Ooh,
that
now we're
door.
really gonna blow it up.
Now, don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
Seems good enough.
Here we go.
Here we
Now
go.
light the fuse.
Unless you got a death wish.
Back up.
I'd step back, fellers.
All right, come on. We won't run out here. We don't want to kill you
That's it. Come on.
Get on up.
Get out of here.
Search that train.
Yeah. Our pleasure. Come on.
Look at this place. It's like a palace.
Now I've seen everything. Oh, you two got the safe? I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes. Should be easy as cake. You're just gonna stand
Okay, so
there, kid.
let's
Pour
see
me
what
some
this letter
brandy,
says.
will ya?
Parched. Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you rushing to jump on that train.
He's keen. I'll give you that. Okay. See if we can get this open.
My rule of all this: steal as much, just steal as much as I can, and try to make an honest living.
Getting there.
After all, an outlaw's gotta eat too, you know.
There. See? That's how it's done. Shit. Just a pile of papers.
Bonds?
I don't think so. Here. Make yourself useful. At least we all know you can read. Give me those.
Oh, trust me, Wookie. If I saw a train like this in real life, even I would want this train.
Not really. Sugar imports from the
I'll be
Spanish
glad
West
that
Indies.
you have
A lot
have
of sugar.
a cabin just like this.
Some fancy new boat he's ordered from Europe.
I am not robbing another boat as long as I live.
Oh, okay. I'll just take some of it.
Have you checked all the drawers and cabinets?
Well, I was gonna say yeah, I checked all the drawers and cabinets, but apparently I'm missing one down here. Wait, have I?
These just seem to be contracts.
Oh, it's a loot box.
Have you looked down the end there?
Ooh, okay. Ah, there they are. There's the bonds.
Keep looking. There must be something.
I think I got him.
Nice.
Thank God. Come on.
Well, I've searched everything already in here, so good to go.
What did you find?
These bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think? I don't know. It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp. When you get back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride!
Well, now it's time for me to do the one outlaw. Now it's time to do the one outlaw that
Okay.
I always wanted
Get
to do.
on the train. Quick. All of you. Any bright ideas, I kill all three. So behave. Come on. Move.
We won't kill a soul, I swear.
Get on the train.
If I hear so much as a footstep from this car, you'll end up like all your friends out here.
You know, I like the way he showed resistance on that one. I should have actually killed him because of the fact that he was showing restraint. It's a shame I can't just blow up the train with them on it. I was gonna say that would make better sense. Right. So, hopefully, we can actually get into some more decent work Wait, what's going on
we
now?
getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there, no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
Alright. Let's go ahead, shall we? Actually, what I'm actually going to do just for now, because I feel like the music in this game is probably copyrighted, so I'm probably going to, let's see. I say, like, for now, I feel like the music is going to be copyrighted, and of course I don't want to be getting any claims on my ass about that, so I may lower down the music just for now. But if I feel like that the music isn't copyrighted, then I can always reboot it back up again and have it play a lot louder. But hopefully it's not going to cause too much trouble. I hope. Because normally I can imagine it will most likely cause some minor trouble if it comes around to it. But so far I'm hoping to see how far I can push this series. If I can get all the way to full completion, then I'll be happy. And just because I finished the story mode doesn't mean I'm going to finish up with this. Basically, I have an idea that I might end up doing a couple of impromptu streams of Red Dead Online.
Yes, boss.
So, if any of you guys have this game and you want to become part of, I guess you could call it the Immortal Posse, as I'm going to probably call it, then you're more than welcome to join me. And you know, it'd be kind of like an interesting way of having you guys get involved in my streams. It'll be a nice thing to do. Because I'm hoping to incorporate a lot more multiplayer games into my streams now. I know that for sure. Alright. Well, so far we're doing well.
Get us out the stream.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Shit. Okay, let's take a look.
You know, you mute the music.
Does everything look all
It's
right?
copyrighted.
What's going on?
Ah, I broke the goddamn
Well,
wheel.
that's what I did. I ended up.
Need help?
That's kind of what I feel like I did at the moment, Wookie. I did go into the settings and I lowered down the score volume.
Strong enough to hold up a wagon? Shut up. I'm just
You
saying.
know, I didn't want to cause any problems with it. Like, if I know that it's not copyrighted, then I'll gladly keep it running on the game. But I think just for now, I'm going to keep the music down low.
See? You ain't so useless after all.
Not quite.
Oh, so I had to wait till after the stream. Okay. Although I'll probably, if it is copyrighted, chances are I'm probably going to just get an email just saying there was a claim on it. If that's the case, then on the next Red Dead stream, I'll just completely disable the music score out of it.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you.
Actually, you know what? Just for safety reasons, I might just actually do that because as much as I love the soundtrack to this, I don't think it's worth getting a copyright claim over it.
Not too far now.
All I can really say is, like, if any of you guys kind of want to listen to the soundtrack of Red Dead Redemption 2, I say if you just check it up on YouTube, you'll find it.
Yes. The Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the heartland we're going to. Good farming and grazing country, they lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly, unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least
Oh yeah,
not that
he's
I
on
can
about
remember.
Charles.
My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older.
Yeah, here we go.
A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait. I don't
Okay,
understand.
so if they found him at 13 and he's been with the group
Arthur?
for 20 years, that means Arthur is roughly 33, if I'm not
We
mistaken.
still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
Driscoll's?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how
Well,
low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so... I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah.
Oh, really?
You can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that worked. Gotta try that out, so figure out what I can do with it.
Yeah.
Right, so because he mentioned how Valentine has outlaws, that's quite intriguing because I'm sure I can get up to a lot of mischief with Valentine, especially as an outlaw. Now I know I'd probably end up, I would normally do this, if I was playing this on my first playthrough, I would normally go properly the way I would normally play it, which normally is in a good route, but because I've seen how that works out, I kind of want to see what it's like going for the outlaw kind of status. See, is there much of a difference in gameplay?
There you are, brother. Head in there. Follow the track for a bit.
Alright.
Thanks. Hey, slow up. I'll jump on.
Come on, get on. You said you want to jump
okay,
on.
Let's go.
Yeesh.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent.
Oh
I
God.
think this will work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway.
Well, the main thing is that at least we'll have a decent camp running.
Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
Well, home sweet home for now.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
Now, it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck. East of the Grizzlies and out of money. And a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother. But we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again.
Hey Loki, if you're still here, have you actually ever played Red Dead Redemption 2 before, or is this your first time actually watching
Would you just look
or
around
just kind of
you?
seeing this game?
This
I'm just
world
kind of curious
has
now.
its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer
All right, go
robbing
ahead.
banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble.
Hey, Dr.
Remember,
Dragon.
we are
Welcome to the stream,
itinerant
my
workers.
dude.
Laid off when they shut down
what
our
was your
factory to the
question?
north. Now get out there.
I was just
see what
asking,
you can
Wookie, if
find.
you've ever actually
Uncle,
played Red Dead
Reverend
Redemption 2
Swanson,
before.
No more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now, the girls
Yeah,
have your
okay.
tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
You know, that's kind of ironic. That's actually something I would normally say. I would see shit. I've seen shit more commenting. I've finished Red Dead Redemption 5 times. Yeah, I've already actually finished this game before. This is my second playthrough of this. Now I've seen gameplay and seen bits of the story.
We got off the mountain, rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands.
Well, I guess in order
this
to really
far east in many
to
a
really
year.
kind of get into it, you probably have to be like
That
playing
seems a little
all
better.
of the Red Dead series, which
His
I did.
eyes are
But
sparkling once more, and I can see
you know,
he's
there's a few
thinking a little
things I
I
enjoy
think we
about
all
it.
feel a little happier, despite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Cheers, Dr. Dragon.
Arthur?
I appreciate it.
Jose?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
Eat,
There's
drink, and rest to
bunch of
maintain
the
your
boys
course.
already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
Right, okay. Well, I have to say, as I mentioned, like, in my first playthrough of this, I went kind of the good guy or the high honor route. However...
Boy, my dear boy. What's going on? Nothing. Nothing at all. For the first time in weeks, nothing. We're free. We're free to plan our own futures once more.
I hope so, Dutch.
Are you sure, Dutch?
You kept the faith, Arthur. You always kept it.
And I ain't losing it now.
Right. So, as I was saying, I ended up doing this playthrough before, where I went the good guy or the high honor route, and to be fair, that's actually how I would play this game if this was my first playthrough. But because I've already done a playthrough of this, I'm going to move on and actually go the opposite route, where I get low honor and I become probably one of the nastiest outlaws out there. Right, so...
Yep.
Let's see... Oh. Let's see what Kieran's got to say.
What do you think of your new home?
Let me go now, please.
No can do.
Come on. Whatever. The dark side has consumed you. Hey, I'm always part of the dark side. Whenever I get a chance to show off the dark side, I'll show it. Okay, so... I want to see which one of these challenges I can... Actually, hang on. I think there's one I need to do on Valentine, isn't there? Oh. Right, I better go and grab Reverend Swanson. Because knowing him, I do recall this. For anyone who's interested in this, apparently... Well, I'm not going to spoil for anyone who hasn't seen this part, but... I say it's going to get very interesting once we see why I had to save him. Come on. Right. Let's see if we can go find him, shall we? Apparently, most likely, more than often, he's after wandering off, and I'm gonna bust my ass to find him. Wait. here?
You there. Would you be interested in some friendly competition? Desgraciado! What are you doing?
Okay. Friendly competition my ass, and he pulls a gun on me. Yeah, what can I say? I ended up pulling the gun on him first. Seriously, what can I say? I guess you could... Like I said, this is going to be pretty much the start of my outlaw journey. Anytime I get the opportunity now to cause mayhem or cause any killings or any robberies, you be damn sure I'm going to take part in it. I don't care what happens. Let's just say I'm going to be a little bit more trigger happy throughout this playthrough. All it takes is for me, or all it's going to take is for one person to really, well, let's just say piss me off, and they're pretty much going to get a bullet in the head. That's how I'm going to play this playthrough.
Reverend, where are you?
I know where he is.
Watch it.
You give me some lip, boy? You give me trouble?
Mr. Morgan.
Here he is.
I took your advice, sir. I took your advice.
Then your god has finally deserted you. What you talking about?
I took your advice, sir. I have removed myself from Morpheus's embrace. No more shall I sink, sir. I am free. I am free.
You don't seem free, friend. You seem drunk.
Sit down, Reverend. We ain't finished.
You ain't finished. Look at him. He's finished.
None of us forced liquor down his throat. Friend, I just want him to play.
Now, firstly, we ain't friends. Don't make no mistake on that subject. Now, secondly, he can't hardly see, let alone reason. Now, reasoning ain't never been one of my strong points neither, but seeing I do just fine. You want to step outside or deal with business here?
I just want him to finish the game.
Why can't we all just get along? These are good men, Arthur. They're children of God. They're children of God.
And he's out.
Oh. Well, how's about you playing his place, huh? That seems fair?
Fair?
Sure. You want a game?
Do you want? Sure.
I'll play a few hands.
Well, sit yourself down then.
You know. After all, I do play this in my own time too. And I don't mean I play this in game. I actually know how to play this game in real life.
Fortunate for you both for being gentlemen about this.
Same goes for you.
So, how you two know each other anyway? Don't seem like the likeliest of friends.
Ooh, good
Don't
hand.
mind me saying.
We go a long way back.
And now you're his chaperone?
I guess it's something like that. Can we play?
Check.
He can't be no real clergyman. He committed about 5 cardinal sins just in that chair you're sitting in.
I think he used to be. He's drifted a little in recent years. Life is
You know
a
what?
challenge.
Let's see.
All of us.
Let's see if
Can you imagine
I
him at the pulpit?
can,
If he could stand out.
if
On the
anything,
fourth day,
cause
turned
one of them
water
to
into
fold.
whiskey, and I don't remember much after that.
Come on. Someone fold.
He's a decent fella going through a bad time. Disrespect him again, and you'll find
Ooh,
yourself
I'm doing
in a
quite
bad
well,
time,
boy.
too.
All right, all right. Just trying to have a little fun here.
Okay,
It
let's
is a game
bump it
after all,
up
mister.
20 cents.
There.
Okay.
Okay, come on. Oh, I am doing quite well. Let's go. Let's see. Should we just go all in? Let's go all in.
I reckon all in.
Wait for it.
Now you're talking my language.
Okay. Here, look.
Hardly a big finale from me.
Not looking good.
For
Christ's sakes.
I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. That is how you play the hand, boss.
Keep this up.
That is how you play the hand.
Gentlemen, this is getting too rich for me.
Sit down.
Oh, I'm done, friend. It's been a real education. Come on, Rip. Where is he? Where'd he go?
Who?
The Reverend. Where it? Excuse me, gentlemen. Reverend! Reverend Swanson! Where'd you go?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. You see a drunken idiot, priest, wandering about?
Sure, we saw him, smelt him, and avoided him. He went that way, I think.
Thanks.
Guy looked kind of crazy, mister.
Well, you have no idea.
Reverend! Have you lost your mind? Reverend!
Sounds about right.
A hand here, please.
What did he do?
Calm down.
Hey, get your hands off him.
Say a word.
You'll keep. You stay out of it. Get your hands off him now, you son of a bitch.
What the hell is your problem?
He's with me.
Oh, really? Okay.
They're damn fools!
Oh my God, kill him! I'm gonna keep the law on you. Hey, you! Get back here!
Oh.
You better stop right there.
Yep. I won't tell a soul. I promise.
I said stop, damn it!
Okay,
You
here,
tell
just
anyone
take it.
what you
Just
saw
please
back
let me
there?
go.
You're a dead man. You understand me? On second thoughts, you can give me all your money, too. You got about one more second. Reverend!
What the?
Get off the damn tracks! Swanson! Reverend, stop!
Oh. Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to save his lousy ass. What's new there?
Come on! My friend! It's just a simple mistake. You can still be saved. What have you done with your foot?
It appears to like this place and wants to stay.
What's your fault
Get your foot out of here! Twist your leg, you drunken bastard!
Come on.
Get it! Come on!
Mac.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, no, you don't! What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you? throwing me off a bridge like
There
that?
was a goddamn train, you crazy bastard!
Have I been bad again, Mr. Morgan?
Yeah,
I'm
you've been bad.
sorry.
You've been very bad, boy.
I wish I was different.
Let's get you home.
Home? Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
That's a wonderful idea. I could have tea with Margaret.
Margaret? Who's Margaret? What?
Son of a bitch. Alright, come on. Clearly, you're not walking home.
You shut up.
My thoughts exactly, Arthur. My thoughts exactly.
Wonderful.
Come on, the sooner we get you home, the better.
Close the drapes.
I guess you could say he's after having a bit of too much of the sacrificial wine, if you think about it. What edition do we have? You mean like what version of Red Dead Redemption 2 is it? Because that's actually the question. I've only got the standard edition. You know, I don't have the deluxe or anything.
What are you mumbling about now?
Oh, he's mumbling about something. I don't know. Right, here we go. Right. Let's bring him. I like the way he says drop Reverend Swanson off in his bed. Yeah, because clearly he definitely needs to lay down.
Well, I was wondering when he'd show up.
Plus, I love the fact that she's got a very distinct Irish accent. Which kind of suits me well, especially that I'm Irish myself. Come on.
You better sleep your way to salvation, my friend.
What happened?
Just the usual.
Poor bastard.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan. I'll keep an eye on him.
He was lucky this time. Real lucky.
Damn straight. Those guys' goddamn head blown off by a train. Right, so what else is there that needs to be done? So I have Javier here. However, what does Hosea have for me? Ever pursued a brushed ego? Right. Let's see what Hosea has got for us.
Hi, Arthur.
Wait, there's two missions here? I didn't realize there was two.
Jose?
You want to go hunting?
What are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No. I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. Look, you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me, was out riding, so I... well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you could buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
All right.
Okay, but I do kinda like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with two horses, and the stables always have the best ones.
Well, I guess.
Well, that's true.
This is gonna be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel, if I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his
eyes. Rude about this magnificent creature.
Easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into
This is
town.
This is a big damn horse.
Might be gone a couple of days.
That actually reminds me, I'm probably going to end up needing to get a horse like this for myself on Red Dead Online.
I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I'll miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spot, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You found a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into.
Well, that's good. Now,
Don't let
let's
that
see if we
big
can sell
bastard
this
get the
horse.
better of you there, Arthur.
He's all right.
Hey, get moving.
Alright, come on. And here we go.
Stables
Here we
are
are.
just up ahead. All right, go sell that big brute. Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going off to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a
Alright,
bit.
go ahead.
Hey, how can I help you? I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment.
Here we are.
Yeah, what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I show you.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
Well, as much as I like him, I will get 75. I will get $65 for him. But he is a very strong horse. Like his speed is good. But his acceleration is not that great, so I guess I could sell him, and I could just get a better horse. See, the kind of horse I want to get is this one, but that's like 120. That's 150. So, I guess I could just buy this horse for $15. What do you think we should name this horse? Give me a couple of ideas of what would you like the name of this horse to be? Like, this is completely up to you guys on what you would like this horse to be named. So I clearly don't mind. There's no point in me calling it Stallion. Because normally that's my go-to name for every horse I end up owning. But, you know, Achilles is nice. I actually think that name will actually suit. There we go. So, equipment. Ooh, yikes. $65 for that. I think I'd rather just stick with the plain one, thank you very much. Ooh, that's a nice one. Like, I know it was 65, but like, come on, it is nice. That'll do. You know, maybe once I get a little bit better and I start earning more money, I might actually start getting these stirrups for the horses. But for now, I say these ones will work well, just for now. Yeah, I'll keep the horn as is. Oh, they're on about... Oh, I guess. So they're on about the blanket underneath. Well, it was nice, so I'll keep it. Pad. Yeah, I say pad would be a lot better. After all, it would be a lot warmer. Appearance, main. To be honest, I actually kind of like that hair color. Let's see, can I actually find one that... Ooh. Yeah, to be honest, actually is a really nice design for a horse's tail. I'm gonna keep that. And... boom. That should be it.
How's it going? Got no complaints.
Yeah.
All right, partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that. Here are your papers. And on me, a new grooming brush. And some treats.
Appreciate it.
All right, you treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Right.
Interesting choice. How much did you pay for that thing?
Not that much.
Okay, well, with some good care, you should be able to make something of it. All right,
True.
let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Despite the fact it's tiny.
So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains? I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing. So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing, but there's a code. He knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long. And you know it.
I like the way Arthur was like in mid-sentence and he just stops then.
Okay. I think we need to head right up here.
Alright. Well, I guess this horse would be good temporarily. You know, it'll be temporarily a good spot to go for anyways. Because I'm sure once I start earning more money, I'm going to end up getting a better horse.
We made it. Let's loop around the other side.
Let's ask about Sean, because as far as from my first playthrough of this, Sean is actually another Irish guy.
So what do you think about Shaw? You reckon he's all right?
Who knows? I sure hope so. But it's been a while now. Somebody said he got knocked out in Blackwater?
Yeah. I just don't know if he was picked up or picked off.
Or got away. If there's one thing Sean McGuire's good at, it's wriggling out of things.
Yeah. Guess we don't know nothing till we know.
Look there. Rabbits. Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a 22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes. And obliterated them with a shotgun, if I remember right.
Right, so let's see what I've got. So he's on about a 22 caliber. As far as I know, that's a 22 caliber, isn't it? Actually, you know what? Normally, I'm not much of a person who goes after hunting animals like this. But there's not much I can really go for, is there? So I'm not going to look when I do this. Normally, I wouldn't brutalize animals like this at all, but you know,
Good
I'm
job.
sure.
All right. It's getting late.
You know,
Reckon we
I'm
should
not going
camp
to do
here.
it on a regular
Sure.
basis.
You get us set up.
All right. Epona will always be my horse.
I'm famished.
Cook that rabbit then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me.
You know, I'm not being bad or anything. This is going to sound, well, obviously it's going to sound bad coming from me, but I'm kind of like a person who actually doesn't know much about horses, so I'm just going to take your word that is it pronounced as Epona or Epona? Because I don't know how that's actually pronounced.
Go on then. I thought you said you were famished.
You want some of this?
No, I'm fine. I don't like eating this late.
Okay.
Alright.
After all that.
Oh, it's an Epona. Okay. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm gonna cook the rest of them, and I'm gonna stow them away, because I'm sure they'll come in handy later on. You should go for the white horse in the mountains. Where exactly would that be? Because I'm not entirely sure.
All right. Well,
Like, is it a wild horse
I
or
got some rest.
are you on
I wanna
about
be
one
up
that I
at
can
first
actually
light
buy?
to find this monster.
All right, let's
You
take
better
come
be
on.
worth all this drama.
Morning, Arthur. You ready?
Oh, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sounds a bit like me in the morning.
There you go.
Every time I wake up in the morning, I'm always groggy. And
So,
I normally have
what's your plan?
to take a
We'll
coffee
see if we can
in order
track 'em,
to
but
waken up
we might
properly.
need to lay bait to draw them out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas
Yeah, well, the
bait,
game
then
started.
shoot from
Oh,
the
so
trees,
you
but I
so
prefer to
basically,
hunt on the ground.
I just
More
have to go
dangerous,
back
but
to
we'll have
where
a
we
much
started
better
to get the
chance of
horse, is
getting a
it?
good shot
Or
at him. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up? Fish?
Yeah, sure.
Berries. Tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
Grew up in the mountains, Arthur. I was virtually weaned on bear meat.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good.
to Lake Isabella. Okay. Well, I'm not entirely sure whether or not I'll actually make it to get the horse in this stream, as I usually stream for about 3 hours, so most likely I'll end up doing this mission, head back to camp, and I say we'll call it a stream on that one. But I will most likely end up coming back to this very soon, and then I can probably go back to the mountains and get that white horse.
Every day.
And then I might actually use the white horse then as my
We did briefly.
as my
You don't remember?
as my
Guess you
new
were still young.
type of horse to go with.
I drifted back into it.
However, Do you think I with the white horse? Do you think I should keep it
I remember you
with the
not
name
being
Achilles,
around
or do
for
you
a
think I should
while,
give it a new
but
name?
things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. And staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently. Look for tracks, dung, bones, any sign of him.
Found some.
Oh, there's some paw marks here, Hosea. They sure look big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Can you tell which way he went?
This way.
Okay, so which way did he go from here? Oh, he went down the track. Okay.
The tracks go into those trees.
Definitely saw the trail here. Oh, there we are. Hit a part of a dead fish.
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else.
Right. Oh, okay.
Something else on the ground, just here. There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going.
Nice. So as far as I know, I think it's on this way, isn't
Looks
it?
like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which you think?
To be honest, I think using bait would be a lot better.
Let's bait here.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
Alright. I'll go and plant this since I'm the one who made it. And use. Okay.
£1,000, you say?
More or less. Big scar down his face. Hey, did that bait look okay to you?
I think so. You're the expert.
Ready with your gun there?
I'm good. You okay? You seem nervous.
So do you. I'm fine.
Oh, yeah?
Let's just take a look at that bait.
Sure.
Yeah, watch this where we're gonna get jumped.
You only just said
guarantee
it,
it.
Jose.
I know, but we need to do this right.
Here we go.
Got your knife?
Uh-oh. Here he is.
Easy. No, it's too close.
Oh, they are.
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you, I think. That was fun.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well...
No, I'm
You
gonna
coming or not?
go with Hosea.
I'm coming with you.
Let's get going, then.
Because most likely it'll bring us back to camp, and then I guess we can call it a stream on that one. Because after all, I have been streaming for about 3 hours now, and currently at the moment, for my time, it's coming up to 3:10 a.m. So it's literally gone past 3 a.m.
Let's see if Dutch gives us any crap about disappearing like that.
So of course it's obviously it's definitely a late night for me, that's for sure.
Well, thanks, Arthur. I probably owe you one.
Don't worry about it.
I need to head out to Emerald Ranch soon. Look into something.
See you later.
Okay. Okay, so that went according to plan. The way Arthur looks at the moment with the way his beard is, this is the kind of look I'm going to go for as an outlaw. Like, yeah, I'll kind of show you an idea of what I had in mind. Like, for example, when I was playing this in my own spare time, I had him looking more like that, with clean shaves, and he looked better. But for me, I'm thinking of just keeping him with long beard. With his hairstyle, I might change that, like, when I go to a barber, but I'll probably end up doing that, like, in a later stream, because for now, I am going to possibly... I'm actually going to call it a stream here. So, I have to say, for my second playthrough, this is definitely a game I am definitely going to get into, and, well, get into again, I should say. But I'm definitely going to continue on the series, without a doubt. I am going to run this series right through. From the time I play as Arthur Morgan to the end where I play as John Marston. Also, yeah, anyone who didn't see that, spoiler alert, but I'm sure by now you've seen the gameplay of it, so there's no point in saying like, oh, I spoiled the game because of it. Because, let's face it, I'm sure you would have seen gameplay of it already. So there's no spoilers there. I'm hoping to get back to this soon, however, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. Now, I do have a very interesting stream planned for tomorrow night. As I mentioned, I wanted to do a lot more kind of multiplayer based, so I'm hoping to get around to playing some Apex Legends for tomorrow. So if any of you guys actually have Apex Legends and you want to join me in, in a little game of it, then by all means you're more than welcome to. But for now, I am going to save this little storyline. I'm going to save it in this little slot down here. The reason why I had two different saves is because, the reason why I have these two saves is because of the fact one was my original gameplay, and then the other one was like a backup, just in case this one got corrupted. Although I was lucky enough it didn't get corrupted, so that was fine. But I will continue on with this very soon. So, first of all, before I go, I want to thank everyone who decided to show up tonight. So that would be the likes of Wound, 680 Gigantic, Midnight Wolves, Angel Glitter, Dr. Dragon, and of course, the Angry Wookiee Show. So, thank you guys for showing up tonight in my streams. I wanted to also thank anyone who was lurking in my streams. Now, I'm not the kind of person who discourages lurkers, because I know most people could be busy and they might not have time to sit around to watch a whole stream, so even if you have like my streams playing in the background while you're doing other things, that's okay too. So I don't discourage that, as that is something that I'm okay with. Again, I'm playing Apex Legends tomorrow night, so if anyone's got the game, you're more than welcome to join me in that. You can also add me on PSN if you want to take part in that. My PSN name is pretty much the same as my YouTube name, which should be pretty easy to find me at. But that's about it, guys. So, thank you one and all for enjoying my streams. If you'd like to see what's more content I have in the near future, and you are interested to see what I got planned for upcoming streams, and you want to be updated with what goes on in the Immortal Army, then feel free to like my streams, share my streams with your friends and possible family, as the more kind of viewers I get, the better I can entertain for you guys. And most of all, if you really enjoy my content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. By subscribing to the channel, you become an official cadet of the Immortal Army. And also, it would also help if you click the notification bell, so you'll always be notified for when I go live, as sometimes YouTube doesn't do its job properly in notifying you when I do go live. So by clicking the little notification bell and joining the notification army, you will also be notified on when and where I will go live. So, again, thanks again, guys. My name is Immortal Rich. Ye are the Immortal Army. And you are all